We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. On play action with Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Jukes out a one-stop, avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Throw left side finds Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That's a pickup of 9. And the Giants will have a first down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at a fourth down. Kick by Trujillo is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. 47.
From the 48. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 27. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Giants.
Let's go. Darts back to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He's got it at the 24. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Hits his running back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say out of bounds. We've got second down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, that challenge works out well for Brian Daboll. The call's changed. A handoff to Tracy. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Second and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. To throw, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. return amounts to much. They bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Throws a bullet down the left sideline. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so that brings up second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Yeah, we're going to 53. All right, 26.
Again on second and 10, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They have themselves another first and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Dak now from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Yeah, here we go. All right, here we go. Going to 54.
Prescott to throw once more. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Kill. All right, what do you think?
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Yeah, here we go, 47.
Prescott now off the play fake. Has it on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Blue does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Yeah, we're going to 54. One, hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Starks. It's caught right side by Johnson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He puts everything behind this one. He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get get the 2 feet down. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Cowboys sending out the dime package. 3rd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to push one through there. 4th down coming up. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
47. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. He steps in and makes the interception. That's Bobby Okereke. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, New York! The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4.
14, Giants 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brings it in at the 13. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Yeah!
Prescott on 1st and 10. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. Prescott. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
Return coming from the 6. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Second down, here's Prescott again. Down he goes, the Giants got to him. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Caught, nice game left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10.
The middle, blue. This is ahead for about 5. It is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go, 47. 26.
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again is Dak. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Yeah!
Back to throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Hits his running back. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Third down now. Here's Darks. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action now for Prescott. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah! Boy, hey, we go kill. 26.
Now Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A very short kick here from the right hash.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throwing the out route complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Only took him one play partner and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Going on 1st down, it starts. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Tracy on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. It's Tracy. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Brock by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework. And they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Jaden Blue along the right sideline. There's space. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go.
The give to Tracy up the middle. He's got room to roam here. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On first down, here's Dunst. That one's brought in by Fedoni. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, Shaq.
Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This is Cox. That's Slayton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Another try following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the...
They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And the Cowboys scoop it up. 30. The 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. With a point after, here's Aubrey. He connects on the extra point try. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game.
Giants 10. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Darts looking to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down, Giants.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. On first and 10, here's Darts. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He puts some juice on a deep throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through three quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
On first down, it's Blue. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Blue gets the handoff. He'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cowboys keep running away with this. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Giants 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants trying to do some window dressing. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more. That's going to bring up third and very long.
And it's third down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Darts looking at this third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Come on.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
18 Cardinal.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Let's go now.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
19 Tiger.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.